Hello viewers and welcome back to Let's Play Reunion. We are going to be continuing basically from where we left off. We're going to be loading this game. What I'm also going to do though, I'm just going to very briefly change to the other music. This is the second track in the Sound Blaster ad-lib version. So since we're coming towards the latter stages of the game, we should change it up to the last music track that we haven't actually heard yet. So, without further ado, we're going to be back here. We have built up a fairly large armed fleet here with piles and piles of tanks and fighters. Everything is looking very good. We are, before we actually send that out anywhere, I'm going to buy a whole bunch of satellites. Tons of satellite carriers, probably 100 will be more than enough here, and some spy satellites. And we're just going to wait for these to be produced and add them to our satellite fleet, which is currently in orbit around Mir, I believe. So we'll take it back to New Earth just for the moment. So yeah, we're just going to add all of this. We need a hospital in Mir, so I better get that sorted first of all. So yeah, we need a hospital here, just to add that to this line of hospitals. But yeah, we're just going to basically wait for the satellites, and we're going to take these satellites into the unknown systems that we have not yet explored. There are 2 star systems that we have not got anywhere near yet, so we are just going to wait for all of these satellite carriers to be produced and then take them into there. And we're going to set up satellite observatories around all of the systems if possible. Apparently we need a hospital at Penelope as well, so we'll give them a hospital. Hopefully that won't cause the power to go off. Yeah, that seems fine. Right. Satellite. So we're going to have over 100 satellite carriers in here, just so we don't have to keep going back and forth to pick up more satellites. This should probably do as the rest of the game. So just wait until all of these are produced. That should be us. There we go. So we have tons of spy satellites, or SIPE satellites as they appear to be abbreviated here, and normal satellites as well. We're going to take this and go with it to System 6, or System 5 even, Orionis. And we have explored the Orionis system. We have found new planets, Orionis 1, 2 and 3. And we've explored Orionis 3's moons. So if we go to the galactic map, we can see there is a Druidian fleet here. And it's a very Earth-like looking planet. So if we try to add a satellite here, yeah, we lost contact with the satellite because that is actually an occupied planet. We can add a spy satellite and that should allow us to see the colony, which is here. So we'll now await more information to be coming from that. Just while we're at it, we'll add satellites just to everywhere that we can and make sure we are covering everything. So that seems to be a gaseous moon. A sort of muddy looking place. We've already seen that one. I think this is the one we haven't. So we'll deploy a satellite here as well. Another gaseous moon. So with that we will leave here and head for Orionis 1. Which also has a fleet of Hirachi. So we're finding loads of people out here. Once again, I've sent a normal satellite here, which is just going to blow up, most likely. Oh, no, maybe not. So this is the main planet here, which is volcanic. That means these people must live on one of the moons. I'm going to guess it's probably that green one. Yeah, this is a rocky moon, so this here, I'm going to send a spy satellite down to this one, and they do have a colony here. There's also a slight glitchy cube here for some reason. I don't know what has happened there, but yes, there is a colony here.
Ship.
So we're just going to send our satellite carrier out to the other planets as well. I think where are we? At the moment we're at this one, so we're going to go to Orionis 2. And there's another fleet here. This would be the Lysonians. Do they live on the main planet? It would appear so. Let's send a spy satellite down. Okay. Yep, there is a colony here. There's also a number of moons, so we'll try doing these in order just so we know which one's which. Oh, this one appears to have a colony as well. So Moon 1 has a colony. Moon 2 is this one.
Satellite deployed.
Yeah, this seems to be a water world of some sort.
Star map.
Generally not habitable water worlds.
Satellite deployed. Star map.
Moon 4.
Satellite deployed.
Sometimes it shows you the animation, sometimes it doesn't.
Message. Message.
Okay, this seems to be a sort of Earth-like world, with some tar pools as well. So that was that one. Moon 5 is a red place, a very red place. So that would appear to be everything here.
Zoom out.
With that, we will grab our ship and head for the other system, System 6, which is the Lyrae system.
Message.
And we've discovered Lyrae 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7. Jeez. So, Lyrae 7 appears to have a Lysonian fleet as well. Now, it's interesting, some of these may be colonies, some of these may be their main planets. We just do not know really at this point. We will need more information. This certainly does appear to have a colony on it. We also have a moon here. I wonder if this is occupied. No, it's a sandy moon, a bit like Apollo of our own planet. Not much else here. There's a bunch of planets here, so we'll start with Lyrae 1. If we head here, we'll need to get this to actually move to it, of course. Lyrae 1.
Move ship. Message. Star map.
There's no moons or anything here. There doesn't seem to be any fleets, so we can safely just launch a satellite. Probably not inhabitable, although it does have one of these strange grates with footprints next to it, which is interesting. So with that, we can go to Lyrae 2.
Move ship. Surface. Ship. Message.
And
Control panel.
just have a look here. So Lyrae 2, again there's no fleets here, so it would seem that this is not occupied. It's a very rocky world, a very, very large rocky world. There's also a strange looking twin moon sort of thing going around here, which is a gaseous object. It does appear to be a sort of twin object when you see it going around here. It does definitely look like it's either a very unusual shape or there's two objects in orbit of each other. Anyway, Lyrae 3, anyone here? Yes, there is underlings and Lysonians. They seem to be in the same system as each other, which is interesting. Right, we will need a spy satellite here. This is a very green place. Again, there's some strange glitchiness down at the bottom there, but never mind. I'm not sure what's causing that. We're going to get bombarded with various messages about all different planets here just because we're launching so many satellites at the moment, but that is fine. There's a colony here as well in this desert type place.
Starmap.
That was moon 1. What about moon 2?
Satellite deployed.
It's a red place, another one of these. So I'm just gonna go to moon 3 as well, just make sure we've got a satellite and everywhere. I just want to make sure we can get everywhere covered here so we know what is on all of these planets. There's a few species that we have not met out here yet. We won't actually make contact with them until we send in a trader or an army fleet. So we'll hit for Lyrae 4. Again, there's underlings here as well. So are they on the main planet? Yes, it appears so. Yep, we've got a lovely sort of planet here. And there's also a couple of moons, so we'll send some satellites out to them just in case they've got any colonies hiding out here. Unlikely to actually go and colonise any of these places, so we're really just sending these satellites out just for intelligence purposes, so we know where our where these other species are kind of living. Right, so that was Lyrae 4. We've got Lyrae 5 as well, which has a ton of moons and a Hirachi fleet. Are they living on the main planet? Yes, it appears so. And this is a frozen planet, it would look, which is interesting. We also have several moons here, so go through these in order. Moon 1. Again, a frozen moon here. Moon 2. There's a red place. We want moon 3, which looks like a forest. It seems to be occupied as well. So we'll throw a Phi satellite on it. Yeah, that's a colony there. Moon 4, which is another one of these red ones. Moon 5. I don't know why it shows you this animation sometimes and not other times. But Moon 5 is a frozen moon as well. Moon 6. Another frozen. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that should be all of them. And I think there's one planet that we haven't discovered here yet, which would be Lyrae 6. Because we have been to Lyrae 7. Okay. So we can basically just leave our satellite carriers there, they will never be touched by anyone. What might be worth doing, I'm not sure if it's worth setting up an observatory somewhere, just we're going to get tons and tons of notifications here. Right, I'm going to send this back through to New Earth. Okay, so I'm just going to save the game here now that we've done a little bit of exploring. So,
Save.
yeah, so we've done a bit of exploring of these unknown systems. I'm just going to speed time up a little bit just for some information to come through. And we have a security check. What is the word at the bottom of page 12? That would be aliens, apparently. So I'm just going to speed time up a little bit here. Just let all this information kind of filter through. How are you? I'm feeling awful. What do you want? More products? What type of invention shall we develop? I don't need anything right now. What shall we produce? We really need more control centers. We must have off-world colonies.
Back.
You get to have these completely useless conversations with your
Message.
advisors. So
Message.
we're detecting a lot of
Message.
alien activity, which is no real
Message.
surprise given that
Message.
there was some fairly
Back.
obvious alien
Main
colonies.
computer. Useful planet. Alien bases. Message. Message.
So we have aliens all over the place. We don't know what their kind of main planets are as of yet, so we will
Back.
probably need to
Local.
ask the guy in
Talk.
Space Local. We probably won't be
Talk.
able to do this until we actually make contact properly with these species, so we'll be doing this soon.
Message.
I'm just going to wait for these messages to
Message.
stop filtering
Ship.
through. Just in the meantime as well, I'm going to take our
Control.
transfer ship and
Control. Zoom out.
head for
Planet.
Mir,
Move. Ship. Message.
because there should hopefully be a nice big pile of
Control.
energon, which is good.
Control. Zoom out. Planet. Move. Ship. Message. Transfer.
So we can dump that there. That is great. So we've still got some sitting in our ship for once we use this as well. That is
There.
good. So what we are just going to need to do, I think we've stopped receiving information from our satellites. So I'm going to save the game just over
Save.
this one again, and this time we are going through with an actual ship.
Ship.
So we can do this with or
Control.
we can do this with any of our ships. We can
Group.
probably be
Ship.
safest doing it with our
Control.
transfer ship just now.
Control.
So let's see if we can make some contact with these species. If we go
Planet.
to Orionis 3,
Move.
we know there's a colony there. So let's go through.
Message.
Our pilots met with a new alien race in Orionis. They called themselves the Druidians.
Attention.
The League declares war against you. Oh dear. We have been declared war upon by some entity called the League, which is not ideal. So, I wonder if anyone in Space Local can tell us about this.
Talk.
What about you, Aaron? What about you,
Talk.
Spy? I need more information on the League. Which part of the League? About Druidians. What do you want to know? Find out how many colonies they have and where they are located. Sure. Okay, since this lot have basically declared war on us, we are basically going to want to find out where their main colonies are so that we can attack them. We are going to take this ship, this transfer ship, and we're also going to take it to
Zoom out.
wherever anyone else was hiding. So we had a colony
Move.
here.
Ship. Message.
So we've met with the Hirachi.
Control. Zoom out. Planet.
There is
Move. Ship.
this
Message.
place, which is the Lysonians.
Control. Zoom
And then
out.
the other system,
Planet. Move. Ship. Message. 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 Message.
and we have met the Underlings, who also seem to
Surface.
live
Planet.
here.
Zoom out. Back.
So, yeah, we can take this ship back home now. We've
Control.
met all of these species who form
Zoom
what is
out.
referred to as the League.
Planet. Move.
The League of
Message.
evil races that want to kill us for some reason.
Back.
Why do they want to do that?
Talk.
Have you heard about the League? Yes, I could tell you a few interesting things about them, but it's going to cost you a lot of money. Let's say 5,000. 5,000? Oh, well, I might have trouble affording that, clearly. Right, tell it! The League doesn't like the fact that you're developing so quickly. If you don't break their alliance soon, you won't stand a chance against them in the future. Break their alliance.
Talk.
So how would we go about breaking the alliance?
Message. Message.
Right, we're
Talk.
determining a lot of colonies. I'm going to talk to this guy since he seems to be some sort of a shapeshifter. I've saved your race, so I ask for something from you in return. What do you want me to do? As I understand, your kind can metamorph into any shape. I need you to help me start a revolt in the League. Could you be more specific? If any race joins our side from the League, we have more of a chance against the rest. Which race would you like to join you? Right, we have a choice between Lysonians and Underlings. You can select either of these and it won't have a huge difference on the game. But we're going to aim for the Underlings. Because if you select the Lysonians, you will be given some support from the Lysonians to help defend your home base. The Underlings, however, give you some technology, and that is more beneficial long term. Good luck, Mr. Aaron.
Back.
Right, he is going to hopefully come back with some good news.
Message.
Right, now we know about these alien bases now. Enemy colonies all around.
Back. Attention.
And the spy has arrived back at Space Local. Now we're going to want to... In fact, I'm going to open up a notepad here. 2 seconds. He will hopefully be able to tell us where the main enemy bases are. So for the Duradians, their colony is on Orionis System 2, Moon 1.
Message.
Their main planet is Orionis 3. So I'm going to note that down.
Message.
I don't really care about their colonies. We want to go straight to attacking their home base.
Local.
Now I'm going to send this spy out to see if he can find out more information about the rest of the League. So that was the Druidians. What about the Lysonians? Find out how many colonies they have, where they are. Hopefully we won't get attacked in the meantime. That would be annoying. I'm going to save the game. We succeeded in separating the Underlings from the League. The Underlings form an alliance with you. This will help you in your battles, and they also share their inventions with you. Excellent. Let me check that out in a moment.
Save.
So, the Underlings have shared some inventions with us. The aircraft is one of them. They've also given us an ion cannon by the looks of it. We're just going to need to research the aircraft. The aircraft is now ready for production. The aircraft is awesome. It is a ground vehicle, despite the name. It's used in those ground combats on planets, but it is much better than the battle tank. So we are now going to buy a metric ton of aircraft, if possible. We have 2 in stores. Just going to buy loads.
Okay. Message.
And we are under attack.
Back.
Do we have a fleet in orbit? I freaking hope so.
Group.
Right. Let us hope that this fleet is enough. We're being attacked by the Lysonians. They were wimpy. Excellent. That is good. Their fleet did not put a dent on our fleet.
Ship. Control. Group.
We lost 1 fighter.
Back.
I can replace that quite easily.
Attack message.
Whoop.
Message.
Pop-up messages everywhere.
Bye.
I'm just going to replace
Okay.
that.
Back.
1
Ship.
trooper that we lost. I'm not going to bother
Control.
replacing the hunter because they're rubbish anyway. But yeah, we now have aircraft coming in. We're gonna want to build up a bit of a fleet of these aircraft here. So
Save.
So yeah, I'm just gonna save this. We're gonna start building this fleet. Hopefully we won't get attacked again in the meantime. Also, the spy arrived back at Space Local there. with information about the Lysonians. Their main planet is Lyrae 7. So I'm just writing this down. And there should be one other species. Hey, we have an underling in the bar. Who are you?
I am from Underlings, and I am your ally. I represent the Underlings.
What do you know about the Hirachi?
They're an average race with average weaponry. They're significantly weaker in space than on planets.
Okay. What about the Lysonians?
They're the strongest member of the League. They have large ground and space forces.
Okay. And what about the Druidians?
They're a physically weak race, but they make an excellent spies due to their small size. You'd better be alert. I saw one of them in the pub.
You. Yeah, this guy is actually a Druidian. What we want, though, is more information about the Hirachi. Since he's already given us information about his own species, we want to find out where the Hirachi colonies are. This guy won't have anything further interesting to say. So really everybody's told us everything I think that we need to know at the moment. So, with that, we are basically just going to continue building aircraft. Now, what weapons do we need for aircraft as well? I'm going to check that. If we have aircraft take twin lasers and missiles. It looks like they get 4 twin lasers for each aircraft. We probably won't need tons of these.
Production select.
And that should be way more than enough. Okay, their main planet is Lyrae 5. So again, just noting this down. That means as soon as we have a few more aircraft, we are going to be going on the attack. And we are specifically going to... I think the Lysonians seem to be the ones that attack us the most, so I'm partly tempted to go after them first, but also I believe they're the strongest of the League, so they could put a bit of a dent into our forces, which wouldn't be ideal. Right, I'm just going to fast forward time a bit here and wait for us to have probably about 50 odd aircraft. We're going to need more twin lasers and missiles as well.
Bye. Okay.
Yeah, we've got tons of missiles, so that's fine.
Control.
Right, let's just add this stuff to the fleet. I reckon probably if we get to 50 here, that should probably be enough. And we'll need about 100 and... No, we might need actually 200 for the twin lasers. I don't want to wait too long because I know they will likely attack us again at some point. Right, I'm hopeful that this will be a big enough fleet. I'm going to save the game just purely because it is entirely possible that they could attack us while I've got the fleet out attempting to attack them, and because I don't have a separate defence fleet, we will be completely vulnerable and we will just die. So yeah, let's just save and League. Okay, and we will just go for it, I think. Let us take our army. launch.
Control.
We will go to the home planet of the Druidians first of all, who are on Orionis 3.
Planet. Move ship. Message. Star map.
And then we simply just get them to attack. That was fairly painless.
And battle.
What about our ground battle? We are gonna be just fine. I'm just gonna let these guys come at us. We are not losing this. I think we are gonna be good for taking the lead here. Victory.
Message.
We have eliminated the Druidians. We are going to take our army. We're going to go for the Hirachi next,
Zoom out.
which are based at Lyrae 5.
Planet. Move ship. Surface. Star map. Message.
And we're going to attack them. Made light work of their air force. And what about the ground forces? Weak. Weak as anything. These guys are not going to last very long. So this is purely because we had such a long time without getting attacked before we made contact with the races of the league. We've had time to build up a big enough army that we are basically just able to steamroll this lot. Right, I lost my guys there. We are going to take on the final race of the league, the Lysonians. They are based at Lyrae 7, which is here.
Move ship. Message.
And here we go. Now they have some bigger ships, but still no huge problems for us. Sometimes bizarrely it does seem to show your losses and the enemy losses round the wrong way. Never mind.
And battle.
Right, hopefully we have strong enough forces here. I think we will. I think we will have plenty strong enough forces here to take care of this. Boom. The aircraft are going to be the toughest ones. Yeah, made light work of that.
Message.
And we have eliminated the Lysonians.
Attention.
The races of the League surrender. They have agreed to share their secret weapon with you and have agreed not to attack your ships. And there they are. The League have been thwarted. They were no match for our mighty, mighty army. So, yeah, we have defeated the League. We are getting closer and closer to making our way back to Earth. I believe Earth should be hopefully somewhere nearby, as it has been popping up in messages that we've been intercepting from trade routes and pirates. So hopefully we will be finding our way to Earth soon. In the meantime, we have defeated the League. So with that, I'm going to call this the end of this video. We will pick up from here in the next part. So League defeated. Yeah, we will pick up from here in the next video. In the meantime, thank you once again for watching. I hope you are enjoying this so far. If you are, give us a like, leave us some feedback in the comments, and subscribe if you want to see more of this kind of stuff. Thank you once again, and I hope to catch you next time. See ya!